You had broken my heart earlier this year by talking about how the Sacramento Kings were running a slower pace. It's killing the fantasy value of Boogie Cousins, but hallelujah, they are back. The high-paced Kings are back, and that is the subject of your second trend.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, the Kings changed their starting lineup. They sent Costa Koufos and Aaron Aflalo to the bench for Darren Collison and Matt Barnes. That change didn't stick. Koufos has started the past 8 games. Aflalo started 4 of those 8. But there's been a noticeable impact on their pace with this at least attempted change in philosophy. We've discussed it on the podcast before. Like you said, the Kings really slowed things down to start the year. They were 26th in pace at 96 possessions per 48 minutes, according to NBA.com. Prior to that lineup change, and then since then, they are 13th at 99.6. And then if you look at, maybe it's just a cause of who they've played. And part of that is true. They played the Thunder, the Rockets, the Nets. They're all top 11 teams in pace. But they also played the Wizards, Celtics, Knicks. They played the Knicks twice. Those teams are, 14th through 18th in pace. And then they've also played the Mavericks and Jazz, the 2 slowest teams in the league. So if you just look at their rankings there, the average ranking for those teams in pace is 15.1. The median ranking is 16. So I don't think we can just chalk it up to the fact that they've been playing up-tempo opponents. Overall, though, they're generally tough against centers and point guards from a fantasy perspective, but I don't think they should be avoided just because of their pace any longer. And to top it off, they're 19th in defensive rating, so they're not quite the team they were last year defensively and with their pace, but things are starting to trend a little bit more that way. And so I don't shy away from targeting teams against the Kings just because they're going to slow things down.